Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Let me drop the link on the group chat. Okay. Let me see. I believe everybody can see my screen now. Let me keep this rolling. Mad. Hello? Hello? All right, can you hear me now? You can hear me now loud and clear. I'm so sorry about that. I had there was an issue actually with my audio interface. So I'll fix it now. So everything should be good now. Okay, so let's start. How many persons actually traded the PPI news today? If you traded the PPI news today, drop a one in the chat box. If you traded the PPI news today, drop a one in the chat box. Let's try to keep this interactive. Don't worry, I'll share my screen right now. I'll share my screen within the next few minutes. Let's keep this interactive. How many persons traded PPI news? You traded it, Abi? That's very, very awesome. That's very awesome. What was the prediction? What was the prediction? Yeah, what was the prediction? Let me share my screen now. I traded the CPI PPI news also, and I made a good amount of money. This sorry, I'm coming now, and I made a good amount of money from trading it. What was the prediction? Man, I traded it on USD JPY, and I sold USD JPY, and I sold USD JPY. Okay, I've added it to stage. This shit, it has to take some getting used to. I believe you can see my screen now. Okay. My screen now. All right, let's go. Wait. Epic Fact, are you in BT Academy? Epic Fact, are you in BT Academy? Are you in BT Academy? Epic Fact, you don't answer me. Yeah, that's awesome. That's how it roll. That's how it roll. Because when you said the traded USG price, I was like surprised, you know. Because a lot of persons don't trade fundamental news. A lot of them see fundamental news as scam. You understand, like as scams. So but at PT Academy we trade everything. So let's go. What do we have here? Yesterday I called out some trades on USD card and another currency pair. They moved well in profit. So USG pair rather. They moved well in profit, and I moved my SL to break even when they were deep in profit. When they are deep in profit. So today's session, what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about break even. Okay, I'm going to talk about break even, and I'm going to show you how to move your SLs to break even. Now, I'm also going to explain the importance of using break even to trade. Okay, I'm going to explain the importance of using break even to trade. All right, I'm going to explain the importance of using break even to trade. So when it comes to MT5, right, you're trying to do something, and that is you're trying to beat very, very smart people and make money off the financial market. And to be very honest, these people are very, very smart. You understand? So it's not just you, it is you and other traders that are competing in the forex market. Okay, so you need to be very, very smart enough to be able to spot opportunities and be able to make money from the market. You understand? So it's more like a tug of war. The smartest persons make money from forex, and the dumbest persons lose money to forex. Okay, so there's what we call break even when it comes to forex trading, and I usually use that tool very, very well. And break even basically is when you move your SL to your enterprise. And I would like us to know that this session is going to be very fast. We are going to session is not going to be long. In the next 30 to 40 minutes, we are going to be done with the session. Okay, I traded news today, and the market is not looking stable enough to want to, for me to want to trade. Okay, so what I'll just use this particular period to just explain break even, how to use break even, and then I'll go through the market and see if I'm going to see anything viable to trade. I like the trend of this year's JPY or this 80 years. All right, so you're really trying to make money off of really smart people, and you need to be able to actually outsmart them to be able to do that. Now, most traders now, they think trading is just to come in, look at charts, and then take buy, take sell. If you take buy, take sell like that, you would 9 out of 10 of the time lose money. So for you to actually like make money, you need to be very, very smart enough to know how to trade properly and how to manage your positions in order to, like maximize the profit you see in the market. So in forex now, the biggest challenge that lots of persons actually face, lots of traders face, is knowing when to close their trades. Okay, so as I'm talking, I'm going through the market and looking for setups. So I know everybody wants to take trade. Okay, I know everybody wants to take trade. So a lot of challenges that the challenge that lots of traders actually face is knowing how to withdraw. Sorry, knowing how to manage their positions. So lots of traders don't know how to manage their positions. So when it comes to trading now, they will enter a trade though. The trade is going to be in profit. All right. But then they will either close the position too early, all right, and take profits, or not close the position at all and miss out on trades. Sorry, what am I saying? I said they will either close the positions too early when the market. I'll give you an example here. Sorry, let me try to be practical on this session because I want to actually teach break even. I want to teach the concept of break even. So let's say I'm trading here and I'm doing a 1:4 RR. That means I'm trying to use 1% to catch like 4% profit. Okay. Now the moment the market gets to my entry and activates like this, it will be in profit and be moving up in profit here. Now a lot of traders, when the market start moving up in profit like this, they'll get too anxious and they'll end up closing their trades too early. And when they close their trades too early, now what will happen is that they will not make as much money that they were meant to make. Are you with me? They'll get too anxious and close their trades early, and when they do that, they will not make as much profit as they are meant to do. That's one mistake traders usually make. Now, the second mistake traders usually make is not securing some profits. So, for example, now the trades will go as high as this and move from this particular point to come and hit their stop loss. So, as I when the market was actually at this particular peak, all right, they could have been on, let's say, out of $100 profit, they could have been on $80 profit. Okay, but did not lose the trade because they wanted to collect $100 profit, which is not bad. All right, now the market coming down here, now the market can come as low as even going to hit their stop loss, and they'll end up losing $20 on it on a trade that was already on a floating profit of $80. So what we normally do as traders is we don't act this way. What we do is that we secure profits as the market is moving up. So for example, now if I enter a trade now and it's going up in profit, the moment it hit a particular target point, I will change my stop loss price. Let's say this was my stop loss price before. Okay. Let's say this was my stop loss price before. The moment the market starts moving into profit like this, I'll move. Sorry, this is my stop loss price before rather. So the market goes to the entry point and it started moving up in profit. The moment the market hit a certain profit target, I'll go and change my stop loss from this price to this price. And me doing this now, what that basically means is that I've moved my stop loss up in profit. Now my stop loss now is at my entry price. So the worst that can actually happen at this particular point is the market go from here to go and hit my new stop loss, which is my entry price now. And if the market does that, I'm not going to lose any money apart from my spread. Why? Because that was the point at which I entered the trade. So the trades I'm going to be calling now, they are usually going to be within 1:3, 1:2, 2, 1:4 risk to reward ratio. You understand what this actually means later. Okay. So what we are going to do is that within a 1:1 break even, within a 1:1 break even. So if we take a trade right now, all right, we take a trade right now, and our stop loss is, let's say, 5 pips. All right, our stop loss is 5 pips, and our TP is 20 pips. Are you with me? Because we're using a 1:1 break even. The moment the market moves plus 5 pips, all right, we are going to move our stop loss to break even, which is the entry price. All right, so let's use this for example. Command Z. We're waiting for this market to get here, and the market eventually got there. When the market got there, it started going up. The moment it hits 5 pips in profit, we'll move our stop loss to break even. That will look something like this. So that way, even if the market comes back to hit our break even, we'll not lose any money because we have secured it. Then another thing we're going to be doing is that we are going to be trading our stop loss as the market is moving up. So if the market moves up again a little bit higher, we'll move our stop loss from here up by 5 pips. All right, if the market moves higher again, we'll move our stop loss up again by 5 pips. So this is what we call trailing stop loss. All right, this is what we call trailing stop. I'm telling you guys right now, because when that time comes, I will not be teaching like this. Okay, I will not be teaching like this. I'll just be dropping the trades. Okay, so trailing stop loss and break even is what we are going to be using when we are trading. So let's quickly go through the market and see what we can actually call out. There's a price trap here that I like. I love this price trap I'm seeing here. So calling out a sell here on GBP card. So 3 pips is going to be our stop loss. All right. And 12 pips is going to be our take profit. So let me go and drop the entry price on the Telegram group chat if you're with me. This is GP card. Mm, 5, 6. So I'm coming. I'm trying to calculate the stop loss for the GP card. Where is this my fucking calculator? Can you imagine? I don't know where my calculator is. All right, that's 681 plus 13. 681 plus 13. That'll be 711. 711. That's plus 13. So I've dropped the trade already on GP card. That will be the sell trade. And for a buy trade, we'll be looking at for a buy trade, we'll be looking at something different. The best to be on this. The best to be on that group chat. You're watching us, so people will start going accounts here. Don't worry. It's when you start seeing people post $100 withdrawals, $200 withdrawals. That's when you know we're not playing here. You know, I like this price trap actually. Okay, let me drop the buy entry. So I've dropped the sell entry. Hello. Hello. So there's a sell order and there's a buy order. Okay, the buy order is going to be at 1.87537, 1.87537, 1.87537, 1.87537. That's the buy order entry. Then SL will be 07. TP1 will go fucking now. TP1 will be plus 6 pips. That will be 9 7. 3 plus 6, yeah, 9 7. Then TP2 will be plus 12 pips. That will be 6 5, 6 5 7. So I've dropped the two entry points right now. I've dropped them already on the group chat. It's not his phone. So GP card is approaching his entry point. Let's go. Pam, 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 pam. So that's what we actually have. Let me drop the markup on the Telegram group chat. So those who want to review the markup can see the markup and review them. Do you have any question you want to ask? You can drop it on the live stream chat box. Keeping that money. Keeping that money. So let's see. These are just the shoes I'm going to call out for today. It's just that GP card for a buy and sell that I can see. These are just the shoes I'm going to call out for today. All right, just GP card buy and sell that I'm going to call out because those are the only ones I can see. You know, copy PI came out today and it scattered the market entirely. All right, the market is not moving the way it's meant to be, so you can see a lot of weird patterns all around the market. So that'll be all for this live stream. You just monitor the GP card, when they get to the entry point, you take them, you make your money, and when you make your money, drop your green bubbles on the group chat. Okay, that'll be all for our live stream. The only trade I saw on this live stream is just USD. It's just GP card. All right, so with that, we'll come to the end of this live stream. See you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be by 6 a.m. The reason why today's one was late was because I traded a particular news and I was so weak to actually come and start the live stream. Okay, thank you very much for joining and see you guys on our next live stream tomorrow by 6 p.m. Bye.